Good morning, friends. I hope you're doing well this morning. It's good to see everyone. I miss you. I know I tell you that all the time, but it really is true. I think about you every day and how you're doing, and I hope that you are doing well and that you have everything you need and you're eating well and you're playing outside and you're practicing growing your brain. I really do love you and miss you and think about you all the time. And I love that I am getting so many pictures and videos from you, even artwork. Aria made me a picture of me and her that I loved. And also Connie made me a picture. And I even got to print out, let me see if I can show you so you can see it. Do you guys see that little person there? That's me that Connie made me. So, I am trying now to print out some of the artwork that I'm getting from you, and I'm hanging it up in my office so it can remind me of you. So if you want to send me anything, have someone help you, and you can send me pictures and things, and I can print them out at home and hang them up, okay? All right, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about reduce, reuse, and recycle. We kind of talked about this with the Mrs. Fox's Class Goes Green book that we read. Also, I'm going to kind of combine this into two things. I wanted to have a planting video for you on Tuesday, but due to technical difficulties, that did not happen. So I figured I can combine it with this because I'm going to show you how to plant with things that we're going to reuse and recycle. So first, I want to read the book. I sent you all this book in your packet. It says, I Can Help the Earth. I can help the earth. So we're going to read this. If you have your book, you can get it out and you can pause the video and then start it again when your book is ready so we can read it together, or you can go back and do it again later, okay? So we'll do this page first. It says, I can help the earth. I can turn off lights. Remember we talked about when we leave a room, make sure we turn the lights off. That's why in kindergarten we need a lights helper that helped do that in our classroom. I can throw garbage in the trash can. I can take care of new plants. We're going to learn about that today. I can ride my bike or walk. I can be careful about how much water I use. I can recycle glass, plastic, metal, and paper. I can reuse things like boxes and bags. I can help take care of the earth. Very good. Thank you for reading that with me. Now, I know that I did not point to the words, and in kindergarten, we need to point to the words because I'm trying to do this video. It's just a little easier for me, but I can show you what I want you to be doing when you're reading. When you're reading, I want you to be pointing and saying the word. So I can help take, look at that bossy E word, take care of the earth. Okay, make sure when you're reading, you're pointing at your words, because when you do that, your brain and your eyes and your finger and your mouth connect it all together, okay? You look, there's a kitty behind me. Everyone say hi. That's Sunshine. That's the fat cat we talk about all the time. That's the fat cat. Say hi, Sunshine. I think he wants to try to get in the window. All right, I have a song for you. It is called Help Our Earth. And I'm going to sing it, and then the second time, I want you to try to sing it with me, okay? This is an Earth Day song. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Take care of the earth. Take care of the earth. Turn off all the lights. Throw away the trash. Reduce and recycle. reduce, and recycle. All right, are you ready to sing with me? Reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle. Take care of the earth, take care of the earth. Turn off all the lights, throw away the trash. Reduce and recycle, reduce and recycle. Thank you. Sorry, my cat is being very needy tonight. Let me put him down. Okay. Sorry about that, friends. Thank you for singing with me. And he knocked off my seeds. I have some seeds for us later. So we're going to talk a little bit about reduce first. Here's my nifty little paper. Do you guys see that? These are things we can reduce. Electricity. That means we can turn off the lights whenever we are not using them, okay? Fuel for our car. Remember, to reduce fuel in our car, we can walk and ride our bike more, okay? If we don't have to go a long way, we can walk and ride our bike. Okay, then water. We can reduce how much water we use. Remember in the book, they decided to not take such a long shower, and instead of singing in the shower, they sang outside of the shower so they didn't waste water, okay? When washing our hands, you want to wash your hands? You can even turn the water off while you're scrubbing with your soap. Do you know that you have to scrub for 30 seconds? So you could sing happy birthday 2 times, or you could sing your ABCs, and that's how you wash your hands. You don't have to leave the water on until you're ready to rinse it. Also, brushing your teeth. When you brush your teeth, turn the water off while you're brushing, and when you're ready to be done, you turn it back on to rinse your toothbrush and your mouth out, okay? Also, energy. They put some clothes here because washing clothes takes energy, okay? There's lots of different ways we can do that, and these all kind of go together, okay? Because also, leaving our TV on uses electricity and energy, okay? So we want to make sure that if we're not watching TV, we turn it off. Okay, when I'm done with my computer at night, I need to turn it off. So 1, it can rest, but 2, it doesn't waste energy. We're trying to reduce, which means reduce means to have less. Okay, kind of like in subtraction, we're taking away. Instead of having more, we're having less. We're reducing it. Okay, all right, the next one we're going to talk about is reuse. So there's lots of things we can reuse. Clothes. Well, 1, you can donate your clothes and someone else can use them, okay? So you can give your clothes away to other people that may need them, okay? Also, our grocery bags. Let me show you a grocery bag real quick. All right, Miss Hoel and I, when we go shopping, we use bags like this, okay? So we can put all of our stuff in there, and we don't have to use the plastic bags at the store that can cause problems to our earth, okay? A lot of that plastic can hurt our earth. So we use a bag like this. You guys have bags like this at home, okay? And we take that shopping with us, and you bring your stuff back, and then you can reuse it over and over again. You're reusing. Reusing means to use it again and again and again, okay? Over and over again. Boxes, you can reuse boxes. You can reuse books. When we did our book exchange, like I talked about in the reading video, we gave our books to other people, and then we got books from them, okay? Your furniture, you can give away your furniture to someone that may need it, and then they can use it, and they can even give it to someone else. This chair, I bought this chair from someone else, so they reused it. I'm reusing it because it was someone else's, and now it's mine. Instead of throwing it away, we're using it over and over again. So I want to show you something I did. Any of you have a tissue box like this at home where you have tissues out to get to blow your nose? Well, I had one of these that went empty. I ran out of all my tissues. So what I did was I made a dice out of my tissue box. All I did was when it was empty, I covered it in paper and I drew dots on it to make a dice. Now, it's not perfect. I have like 2 different colors of paper going on here, but that's fine because it's something that I made myself, and you can do this at home. So you could make your own dice at home with a tissue box and paper, and you could play games with it. You could practice counting with it. If you made 2, you could add or subtract with it. Instead of dots, you could write words on it or letters on it, and you could do a game with that, or you could draw pictures on it. There's a lot of different ways you can use a dice. Remember when we did our roll it sight words, and we would roll our sight word, and then it would say the sight word, and we'd have to write it and read it? You could do that with your sight words, okay? So you guys can make this at home by reusing stuff. Also, this paper, this was just extra paper I had laying around. So instead of throwing that paper away, I used it for something else, okay? So another thing I reused, kind of reused, more like recycled, I guess. So I have this pretty heart jar, okay? So I had this jar, it had sand in it. Well, I decided I didn't really want to keep it with the sand anymore, so I put the sand somewhere else. And what I did was I put some pretty little gems that I had some flowers in. So I'm reusing my gems, okay? And I put them in my jar. And then I had some beans that I used in kindergarten for counting, and I brought them home. And what I did is I wrote words on them, okay? This one says sing. So do you see that? Sing. And on the back, there's a little music note. Did you know you can write on beans? These are beans that you can cook, but I wrote on them instead of cooking them. And I put them in my jar. Let's see, this one says love. We like that word, L-O-V-E, love. So I can put those in my jar. And not only are they pretty, but they make me happy. So when I look at them, I can read those words that are in there, and it's something that makes my house pretty and makes my heart happy. Okay, and so you can reuse things like that. I use these for counting and other decorations, and now I've made it into something new. I reused it, okay?